My name is Skip the Whip. I'm here to bring you some dads.
Welcome back to Skip the Whip. This is the dad plays. Can we transition to being one of those YouTubers, please?
To what?
One of those YouTubers? Can we just be like, hey guys, welcome back to Chill Spot.
Just like really high energy
Like
all the time.
we have a face cam that's like 90% of the screen.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude. I miss those Let's Plays, man. That used to be the norm.
I can't watch people. I am so broken that I simply can't watch people who have energy. Like if you're like JoJo Siwa, I can't watch her. I
don't know who that is.
She's like, she used to be on Dance Moms, you know, that reality show Dance Moms about dance moms.
What? Oh, hey, well, what's it about?
So Dance Moms was a reality show about a dance studio.
That's too confusing.
And
I don't know.
And the owner... Too many characters. Yeah, too many characters.
Why is it called Dance Moms if it's just about dance moms?
But it's about like a dance studio and the woman Abby who runs it, and she's supposed to be one of like the best dance teachers in her area, like in the country in America.
Okay.
And like moms are like dying to get their kids into her studio, and it's about the like super type A dance moms with the very very type A and like very high on her own drama Abby and the children of that show who like are just trying to fucking dance.
I just want to dance, Mom.
And actually, like, some stars of code. JoJo Siwa was one of the girls who used to be on the show and, like, found success on, like, YouTube and, like, just being a personality. And another famous person was Maddie Ziegler, who was, like, Sia's muse for a while. Mm-hmm. You know, the little girl who used to be in all the Sia music videos?
Oh, sure, yeah.
She's
the
a product,
cage and shit, yeah.
She's a product of Dance Moms.
Wow.
But JoJo Siwa...
Real quick, do you want to start the game and then you can continue your story?
I thought you were going to start the game regardless of me talking or not.
Well, we do voiceover and stuff, so we can't like skip over dialogue.
Right.
Let's quickly do.
But basically, just like JoJo Siwa, just like because she's never had a part-time job that like breaks your spirit, she just is like full of energy and happiness all the time.
Oh, so she's like incredibly optimistic.
And like good for her because. You know, I think that nobody should have their spirit broken by a shitty part-time job, but it's just like I can't watch it. Yeah, it's just like, oh my god,
it's the same. It's the same.
Literally wake up like this.
It's the same reason why you can't have too much sugar anymore.
Literally,
it's just bad for you.
My pancreas can't digest it. It can't filter it out.
My pancreas can't handle this optimism. I'm gonna die.
If your pancreas can, good for you. But I can't. Mm-hmm. I'm too bitter.
Well, it looks like Hugo and Damien sent us a message.
Okay.
Hey. Are you up to anything tonight?
Hugo, oh man, we're both doing British accents for this character.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown.
Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown.
And we're wondering if you would care to accompany us.
Governor?
I actually tried to like seriously do my British accent the other night before bed, and I was like, ooh, it's gone.
No.
Ooh, I lost it. I didn't use it enough.
Any voice you do, you just gotta practice it. You'll get back into it.
I normally write a letter longhand,
there you go.
But I've run out of distressed parchment paper.
That was good. Whoa! Why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat?
Oh, Norbert.
Am I a hacker?
Oh, Norbert.
But I don't even have a hacker alias. But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Norbert, this is a group chat.
Oh, baby.
Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer?
Oh, baby. You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security.
Norbert, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see that art.
Oh my god, you're going on like a love triangle date.
We could not, actually. We could back out if you don't want to.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
This is all about doing stuff.
I like Hugo and Damien.
Did you have another plan? Like, we were just going to go on another date.
Maybe we'll see what Craig is up to. I don't know. Seems like a pretty busy guy.
Yeah.
I just noticed in the screen burn of this TV, you can actually see the squares from my Switch menu on the right over there.
Oh?
This won't pop up on the capture, so this won't mean anything to you at home.
But I did notice the other day when the TV was off that the no signal, because when there's no signal, it like moves around the screen. You know how you always like wait for it to get like fit perfectly in the corner?
Yeah, exactly.
That those like the no signal bopping around is like burned onto the screen in like different random spots all over the TV from where it has been in the past.
Exactly. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for, and I think I'm here a bit early.
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing. You might even be here on the wrong day.
Look at all this art.
Yeah.
That's a art over there. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing amongst all these fancy art people. Norbert. I turn around. Hey, it's Joseph!
Never mind.
Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge appreciatist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing, and I guess he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, I'm a little out of my depth here. Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out, what with my sweater around my neck and whatnot.
What with me looking like an absolute priss. I didn't think I was going to fit in with the art crowd.
Yeah, I suppose I should have worn a tie. I do own many.
Yeah, this is my casual sweater. Dressed like a slob. I run errands with this sweater tied around my neck. This is my Walmart sweater.
This is my grocery store sweater. You see, I use it to wipe fruit. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
Are you allowed to thank God, or is that blasphemy?
I don't think that's how that works. And he's talking about taking the Lord's name in vain.
No, like, I know, but like, it's not taking the Lord's name in vain if you say thank God.
It kind of is.
Because, like, thank God.
I guess so.
It's like, it's gratitude.
Yeah.
You're thank God this worked out. Oh, God made this work out. So I'm thanking God.
If I remember from my little boy Catholic studies, I think you're only supposed to say God's name in prayer. So, like, you can't say it, like, flippantly or colloquially. Like, it's stringent and it's stupid.
For a guy who's all around you, you sure can't use his name a lot.
Yeah, it's the whole point. The point gets you into heaven. That's how it works. I have 45. No, you can't have any.
I imagine that, like, the point system works the same way it does, like, at an arcade. And, like, your first, when you get to the pearly gates, it's like going to the toy store in the arcade after you've, like, run out of points and you're about to, like, leave Dave and Buster's. You're just like, okay, so what can I get with 45,000 points? And they're like, pencil eraser.
Yeah. I thought I could maybe get into heaven with this. No.
And they just, like, drop you straight into hell.
Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eye.
Oh, no, that's me. I'm Damien.
Oh, sorry.
You're doing Hugo. Good eve.
It's good eve.
Good eve.
Oh. Evening, friends. Oh. Who's ready for some art? You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. All right, guys.
Norbert's not that cynical, but he also is very clueless. I'm down for I have no idea what I'm in for.
I mean, I'm down for that, too. Same, actually. Hang on, I'm gonna burp.
Yep.
Excuse me. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now.
Capital A, art.
I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines.
Wine up.
I thought he was going to say weenie, and I was like, yeah, you are. Should we get cheese with Joseph, or should we hang out with Hugo and Damien?
Let's hang out with Hugo and Damien.
So you can have a voice to do? Plus, I like these guys better than Joseph. Joseph's cool and all.
That is why I chose it.
All right, here we go.
I feel left out when you do both of them. You claim so many. It's the same with goddamn Monster Prom.
Well, it's not. I'm not like trying to. I'm just I see a character and voice it.
But I want to talk.
So, what's this first place?
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting in various locales within the American Northeast.
I look at the art. It's rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
Buddy.
Damon and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest.
It would appear as if you are correct.
I like them. Valid assessment, Norbert. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Okay.
Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw.
Man, he's such a good teacher. Really meets his students where they're at.
Interesting. I don't suppose you'll teach a course on this. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What did I miss?
What did I miss?
I guess I basically missed the late 80s, huh? Okay. Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though.
Shall we visit the next place?
I like how this game you actually hang out with multiple dads.
Yeah.
I like how it's not just like
I like the group hangouts.
Yeah.
Not even just like, I mean, like I do like the dates. They're very cute. But like I do like the group hangouts.
Absolutely. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. Oh, jeez. What am I looking at here?
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you?
I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt.
Don't do the butt thing again.
No, you can't beat a horse twice.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. Well, what do you think? I don't know.
Maybe it reminds me of my childhood?
Yeah, sure.
I find that if I'm ever in a tough situation where I don't understand something, I'll just like try and bring it back to my childhood, because some people will think that you're like super introspective.
It's like I was a baby, and I remember everything about being a baby.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, this is John Arbuckle's art, and it's about Garfield. The gestures, the color, they remind me of my childhood. Of my parents.
It'd be so funny if they saw right through this. Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image so non-specific, Norbert. May I ask you to say a little more?
Back out.
No.
You gotta buy the bit.
Expand this web of lies.
These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of the human experience.
Big words.
Or at least that's what I read.
I too went to college.
The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-repeatable consciousness. Slow down there, Norbert. Do us a favor and keep it simple, would you fucking big brain? It's a butt.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions.
Maybe you're just underestimating how much the artists like butts.
Oh my God, Joseph. You are a servant of the Lord.
We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Butts are creatures.
Everybody poops.
It's just in. Butts are creatures.
Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work.
Body.
Comparing this piece to the hot ass of the body of work. I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization.
Interesting.
Wow. How do you figure that? That's what it says in the placard.
Let's look at a few more of these. Man, double O's in this accent are so torturous.
Yeah. Well,
Luke.
O's are the hardest words to pronounce in accents entirely.
Do I go Luke or do I go Luke?
I don't know. I'm not a English
Whenever
person.
I say Luke, I feel like I'm saying Lewk.
Luke.
It's a Luke. It's a Luke. We're luking.
Luke. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but the abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artists choose not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly.
Me. Psh. I could do that.
Oh, I hate these people. Excuse me.
Oh, my.
Hugo, not here.
Oh.
No, come back here.
Yes, Hugo.
Oh, the patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even as a fraction as impressive as this one.
Go off.
Art is the truest expression of oneself. It seems yourself is bad. It seems like yourself is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Look at his angry face.
You know what?
Look at Damien's face. Like, oh my God, Hugo.
I would say the same fucking thing, though.
Damien is holding him back at this point. He's like foaming at the mouth. Yeah. Come back here! I'll fucking kill you! I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Friend, he's not worth it.
I don't know.
Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much.
I feel you, Hugo.
We know, buddy.
I feel you.
I pat Hugo on the shoulder. Oh. What a good, supportive group of friends.
Yeah, that's what I love too, is that they're also just like good, they're good friends. Yeah. It's a good example of good friendship.
You know what would ease the mood?
Wine and cheese.
Smoking a fatty.
Weed is the Lord's creature.
Yes, of course. I grow it in my backyard. Damien's like, you're a terrible pastor.
No, you're not a bad pastor because you smoke weed.
No.
Is it cheese?
No. It's wine and cheese. Grabs his ass. I noticed that move in there. Sniffs his hair. Oh, you smell like a fine vintage yourself. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
All right then.
We got one last stop on the tour. You're not feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
Oh. It is absolutely weirder than this art.
Let's do it.
How does it get weirder than abstract?
We're just outside. Oh, performance art.
Oh, no!
Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. You ready how funny this is going to be, though? They're going to tear this apart. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming at both at each other and us.
Let me guess. It's a metaphor for, like, Congress?
This is going to be funny. I'm going to enjoy this. So, quick question. Oh. Shoot. What, is happening? Oh. I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean?
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Norbs.
I suppose that is my last name.
Yeah, I forgot we gave him that. Norbert Norbs.
Fear of existence, the very humanity of human being.
They really like screaming. That's the answer.
That's the one, yeah.
That's the answer for every single piece of performance art in existence. You like doing something, so you do it out in public, and you call it performance art so you don't get in trouble. That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah, you're
Anyways.
Right. What does Damien say?
That they do, but I'm not sure that it encompasses the whole of their performance.
What do you think they're trying to say?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about You are in service.
Of course he loves performance art, Sam. Look at him.
You are in service to the character. You are in service to the character.
Yes, remember, you didn't write this. We are merely performers.
I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis.
I mean, I don't agree with that, but whatever.
It's being annoying in public is what it is.
There's lots of people that feel the way Damien does, Sam. We need to be respectful.
All of them are white and all of them are wrong.
And all of them look like him, dressed in Victorian clothes.
Literally. Or at least there's like a phase of it on their Facebook if you go far enough back, and I swear to God.
That's beautiful, Damien. So,
except for Marina Abramovich, who like is famous enough to just like do performance art in art galleries, which I think is the perfect place for it.
Well, because you're actually in a space to look at art. You're consenting to art.
Yep.
So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it?
You got it, buddy.
Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
He's not wrong.
I was going to start making fart noises, but based on your face, that joke isn't going to play well with this crowd.
Unfortunately not, but
I
it
like
would
Joseph.
be performance art.
Joseph is really coming around on me. I think he's a funny guy.
Yeah. Wise.
Hey.
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage.
You can't see me, but I'm shaking my fucking head.
Fellas, I think
that was really well written, though.
Yeah. Fellas, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed.
I just get mad at like the mention of performance art because I think it's such a white concept.
Yeah.
Like like you've never had to think about how people are going to perceive your actions in public, so you just push it to the farthest extent of like what you can possibly do.
You're right.
It's just the whitest thing in the world. And I get that there are non-white performance artists, but I just think that there's something about it that is so rooted in whiteness. And like every single performance artist disagrees with me and has a lot of academic sources that they can cite to just like put my point into the ground. But I just
it's a personal opinion.
I just feel a ways about it.
And that's all right.
Yeah.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine and cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I'm definitely going to throw up later. I think what I learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese.
There you go.
The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese.
That's like when I eat frosting out of the can and I do it with a baby spoon, you know?
Yeah, like, but you still eat the whole thing?
Yeah, I still finish like half a can in a sitting.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah, you may as well drink it with a straw.
I just did it very slowly.
Exactly.
Because of the size of the spoon that I was taking it with.
Wax wings too close to the sun. Oh. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's a more appropriate imagery. Oh. Plus, it'd be delicious. Ooh. How do you say that word?
Emmentaler.
What does that mean?
Well, Emmenthal is a type of cheese.
Ah.
It's, I forget if it's similar to or just another word for Swiss cheese.
Okay.
It looks a lot like Swiss cheese.
A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
I actually dabble in oil.
Or actually dabble in the oils. Just totally different voice. Everyone's like, Damien.
I mostly paint landscapes. Yeah. It's not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time, isn't it?
What are you, Ron Weasley? Oh. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, luchadors.
I actually kind of like that concept.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, like bringing something that would not be traditionally examined in such a frou-frou medium such as oil painting, and like bringing it in and just like that's good performance art to me. Well, or at least it accomplishes what performance art is trying to do in a not obnoxious way.
I mean, but painting isn't performance art, though.
I know. But that would accomplish what performance art is trying to accomplish in a not obnoxious, stupid, bitch, dumb, spoiled brat, dumb, waste of time way.
Yeah. Last comment about performance art. Go.
Performance art is just white people acting, and I know it's not just white people, but it's just performance art is for white people to get away with acting like fools in public, and we let it happen. And just stop it. Mm-hmm. Just stop it.
Cool. I think I'd paint boats.
Good. I want that instead.
Seascapes. Maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. That'd be nice too, though. Really? Yeah. I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Norbert? Food artistry, landscapes, tasteful news of the artist. I love landscapes personally.
Okay, let's go landscapes.
I think I can examine a lot of beautiful imagery and recapture it on canvas, and I'm just kidding. It's going to be butts. Joseph gives me a high five.
I like how he's a cool pastor without leaning into the cool pastor trope.
He's like, okay, I'm not going to lie, like, maybe I'm being too general here, but I feel like Joseph would probably be like a lot of pastors actually are, which is like, you can be like holy man and like work at the church and be that guy, but you don't need to be that guy 100% of the time. Mm-hmm. You know, when we're on the clock,
you can take it off. Yeah,
when we're off the clock is different, right? Mm-hmm. I appreciate that about Joseph. He's actually coming pretty three-dimensional.
And he's like truly off the clock. Like, I've met a couple of like youth pastors or just like people who like kids who go to youth groups, and they just like they can't take off the Jesus hat ever. Everything is always for Jesus.
Exactly.
You wrote this test for Jesus. I woke up for Jesus.
You died for Jesus.
I ate these gummy worms for Jesus.
You kissed these lips for Jesus. All right. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alrighty, boys. Good art. Good art.
Agreed.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. It's kind of ominous. Joseph, I don't know why you said it like that.
Yeah, all right.
I head inside to deal with my inedible cheese over. Like a hangover. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Pack.
Nice!
All right.
That was a cool date.
That was a cute little outing.
Well, hey guys, we will pick up more dad book antics next time.
I'll work on my British accent, I promise.
Bye.
Later, governors!
Boy, governor.
Oh, in it.